Hey y'all. Again, strolling. I see something where someone is saying, let me see what it says. Marriage, is it a trap? All I want to say is that, hold on now. Hold on. All I want to say is the only way marriage can be a trap is if you're going off of your own lustful desires, not allowing God to lead you to your person. And what I mean by that is, say that one of you or both of you are called by God in whatever way, and Satan, the enemy, uses a counterfeit to come into the midst to block what God is trying to bring together. That counterfeit that you marry is trapping you, putting you in a trap to avoid you from being with the person that God intended for you to be with. Or you could say it's two saved people. Both of them are saved. But just because two people are saved, living holy, and have a heart that's yearning for everything about God, that are men and women after God's own heart, Satan can allow you to think, because both of y'all are saved, striving to have a relationship with God and growing in God, he can allow two saved people to come together that God never intended to be together. But because both of them are looking to be with somebody that is after God's own heart and walking with God, you'll be deceived to think that because a person is saved that they're for you when they're not. That's a trap. All I can say is at the end of the day, it all boils down to everybody having a relationship with Christ. In order for you to know what God got for you and who God has for you, you have to develop a relationship with him so that he can then speak to you and show you who is for you and who is not. Without a relationship with God, it's no way that you're going to be able to discern when the enemy is trying to use someone or something to trap you from keeping you from what God has for you. So all I can say is marriage is not a trap if you're allowing God to put you with the person that he has for you. If you allow yourself to have the patience to wait on God, you won't be in a position or situation for the enemy to deceive you to be with somebody that can trap you and keep you from God's best. So all I can say is be mindful that in this season where God is putting together his God ordained marriages, understand that the enemy is lurking. And he is lurking and ready for one of y'all to slip up. And I mean including myself, to slip up so that he can trap you, to keep you from what God has for you. And if you anything like me, you gonna wait on God. You gonna make sure that you pray a silent prayer that the enemy can't hear, and ask God to let you know when the person is that he have for you is present, so that you won't miss it. But understand that the enemy has heard a lot of our prayers, and he's going to try to come as close to the light as he can to try to deceive you out of what he knows that God has for you. So don't get caught up in them traps. Stay vigilant. Stay on guard. Don't abandon your posts. And make sure that you're ready and in position when God bring who he got for you. Until next time, I'll talk to y'all later.